Chef Roy Choi and the Street Food Remix, written by Jacqueline Briggs Martin and June Jolie, illustrated by Man One. Chef Roy Choi can chop an onion in an instant, carve a mouse out of a mushroom. He's cooked in fancy restaurants, for rock stars and royalty, but he'd rather cook on a truck. Roy calls himself a street cook. He wants outsiders, lowriders, kids, teens, shufflers, and skateboarders to have food cooked with care, with love, with sohn-maash. So sohn-maash, it tells us what it is the flavors in our fingertips. It is the love and cooking talent that Korean mothers and grandmothers mix into their handmade foods. So every time we see a word that we don't know, he'll probably define it. Roy Choi was born in Seoul, Korea. His family moved to Los Angeles when Roy was 2. Growing up, Roy loved his mom's food, made the Korean way, by hand. Briny and tangy kimchi, spicy bibimbap, scallions, pancakes studded with oysters. Her kimchi was so special. Friends bought it from the trunk of her car. So popular, his parents opened a restaurant, Silver Garden. While Roy's parents were busy earning a living, he explored Los Angeles. Streets were his living room and his kitchen. He tried tamales, tacos, hot dogs, but nothing was tastier than his mom's cooking. If you want to know what kimchi is and bibimbap, it is right over there for you to see. To Roy, the family restaurant was the best good place. All day, Roy's mom and her crew chopped, mixed, and seasoned by hand. Roy loved the bustling kitchen, crowded with banchan. And at 3 p.m., everyone gathered at booth number 1 for dumpling time. Family together, making food. Roy's best good time. Neighborhood changed. Restaurant closed. Parents' new jewelry business. Big house in the burbs. But to Roy, life was not better. He didn't look like the other kids, sing the same songs, or eat the same snacks. Where did he fit? Roy was all mixed up. When Roy finished school, he didn't know what to do. He walked the streets, found rough places. Worn out, he always came back home, where his mom helped him get strong with kimchi, rice, tofu stew. One day, as Roy watched a cooking show, he realized where he could fit. I saw myself in the kitchen. I saw myself at home. He went to cooking school and learned teamwork, knife work, sauce work. When he graduated, Roy took jobs at fancy places. He felt just right in his white chef's coat, running the kitchen crew, cooking for movie stars, cooking for 1,000 eaters a night. Roy was a success until he wasn't. Too tired, he couldn't cook fast enough for all those diners. He forgot recipes, lost his job. Where did Roy fit now? He didn't know. Street food remix. Then a friend said, let's open a taco truck, put Korean barbecue in a taco. What? Chefs cook in kitchens, not on trucks. But Roy said yes. He wanted to remix the tastes he loved on the streets that were his home. He used mad chef skills to build flavor and cooked with care with sohn-maash to create Los Angeles on a plate, Korean short ribs, crispy slaw on corn tortillas with a squirt of Roy's awesome sauce. Roy and his friends rolled down the streets of LA in their Kogi barbecue truck, looking for hungry people. Move on, people said. Korean guys can't do tacos. No way. I think they might be rethinking their thoughts when they actually taste it. Roy kept cooking inside the truck while his friends hustled outside, finding people to buy their tacos. And when they did, Kogi tacos tasted so good, sweet, tangy, so much savory. Eaters ordered more, took pictures to share with friends. Roy saw that Kogi food was like good music, bringing people together and making smiles. Strangers talked and laughed as they waited in line. Koreans with Latinos, kids with elders, taggers with geeks. So all these different people were able to come together. Roy found his place back on the streets, feeding hungry people, cooking up joy. He was home. He was living his best good time. Kogi tacos made Roy famous. Kogi tacos showed people that fresh food, full of flavor, chopped, mixed, and seasoned by hand, didn't need fancy restaurants. Roy wanted to feed more people in his city. He opened cheerful cafes in worn out neighborhoods. He taught kids to make and sell their own tasty treats. But that wasn't enough. He called on his chef friends to start cooking for everyone. Let's feed those who we aren't reaching. Fast food remix. Chef DP answered Roy's call. The two friends decided to open fast food spots in hungry neighborhoods to feed good food, create worthy jobs, and bring smiles. They tested recipes for foldies, crunchies, burgers, and bowls that kids could eat while skateboarding, exploring, or just hanging. They built the first Locol in Watts, LA, across from Florence Griffith Joyner Elementary School. Roy and DP wondered, would people care about soulful fast food? Food cooked with sohn-maash? Would they walk right past? On Locol's first day, the line of people wrapped around the corner, all waiting to try tasty food in a new, best good place. Roy said, I feel like crying, laughing, hugging people. We are here. A neighborhood remix. Roy Choi wants to build more Locals, remix neighborhoods everywhere with hope, mad cooking skills, and fresh ingredients. Feed goodness to the world, but sometimes he worries. Can it work? We can help Roy. Be part of the crew. Street folks, kids, moms, dads, skateboarders, singers, and sillies. Mix new dishes. Share all we can. Cook with sohn-maash. Cook with love. I hope you enjoyed our story by Chef Roy Choi. Well, not by him, but it was about him. So it was a biography about him and what he's done to help his neighborhood and how he found his good home where it felt right. So I didn't read some of the to make your awesome sauce, those little things, and then the priority mail stickers. So you can read those together and see what they say. It just tells us a little bit more about the words to define them and just some little recipes like fill empty bowls to the Roy Choi way. So kind of some recipes there. So you can explore those as well by just stopping the story when you see them. So I hope you have a great rest of your night. You have sweet dreams, and I will see you in the morning.